Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at the amazing Mystique #2 by the amazing Delcan, Shalvey, and Matt Hollingsworth. It is so cool. Check out that cover. You totally know what that's about if you're a longtime X-Men fan. Cannot wait to share this with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, there is a new launch of the X-Men. We're, I don't know, about 6 months into it. So along with the major titles being revamped, there are a lot of ancillary titles, and Mystique is one of them. There are quite a few other X books, a lot of single character solo titles like Psylocke. Magic is coming. Storm has her own book. So, you know, I hope that this doesn't get lost in the shuffle. I feel like it has the star power of Delcan Shalvey attached to it. I love a book by a writer-artist, and this is amazing. Oh, by the way, I knew instantly that, spoilers, that was Avalanche. I mean, come on, Mystique snowing down a hill with this, like, snowy, like, face following her. Of course it would be. And props to the logo. Love that logo, by the way. It is so good. The art is so good. It is such a great, intriguing story. I feel like it really, like, this whole story got really juicy for me. I'm going to throw it out there. I think I might have mentioned it before. I'm not understanding why Ultimate's Sam L. Jackson, frickin' Nick Fury is here along with regular Nick Fury, who shows up later in the book. That is so dumb to me. And now we have like a lesser funded S.H.I.E.L.D., so they're like the bargain basement S.H.I.E.L.D., which is actually kind of an interesting, subplot, because it's like, see what you do without unlimited resources, and, you know, they have technology problems and stuff, so it's kind of funny and kind of interesting at the same time. But she's like chewing him out, giving him they're exchanging files or whatever, and she's telling him that he still has his S.H.I.E.L.D. battle suit that he needs to get back like yesterday, which is kind of funny as well. So Mystique is going to find one of her old colleagues. Like I said, I already blew it for you with the cover image. And she knows that he is not going to be in any hurry to see her. Writer-artist Delcan Shalvey, color artist Matt Hollingsworth, letterer WC's Clayton Cowles, who apparently letters every single book. I swear, or at least all the X-Men books. Like, how do you do it? Anyway. Because letterers don't get paid a lot and they have to do 1 million books. That's the real answer right there. Okay, so Mystique, the shape-shifting mutant that we all love. I love the return of the skull on the forehead. Like, at first glance, this is very similar to Brian K. Vaughan's solo Mystique miniseries. That's kind of why I'm hoping, like, people don't miss it as that, because this is, like, so good and a lot of fun. There's such a reverence to the history. He turns into Pyro, and I love this design for Pyro, by the way. That is so cool. Did we ever see that in the comic? We must have, unless it's Declan's little touch, which I think is amazing. So I love the fact that sometimes people instantly call out Mystique, because it kind of makes sense, right? Like she can turn into Pyro, but she doesn't have his powers, so she has to make up an excuse why she can't use them. And he's like, whatever, Mystique. So she's like, okay, whoop, there it is. And then they talk about their past a little. She talks about what she needs from him. He talks about, you know, wanting to tell her where to shove it. And so they have this, you know, heated conversation, which leads up to this amazing freaking avalanche that just covers the entire little cabin in the mountains that they are in. And so she, like, turns into Blob. I like that when she's fighting, it's kind of very much like what Morph is doing in, like, X-Men 97, like, just becoming other characters. And he mentions that, I like that when I mention something about failures, you turn into your son, Nightcrawler. It's, like, little touches that I really like. There's a reverence for the history, but the story is moving forward. The art is fantastic. The storytelling is amazing. I love it. Love seeing Wolverine. I mean, what a dream job for a writer-artist anyway. Like, he can basically, especially on an X book, you know, Mystique for whatever reason, whoever she's fighting, whatever conversation she's having, you know, she's going to come up with an excuse to turn into whatever character she wants or whatever character the artist feels like drawing that day. And I think that that is a good situation to be in. I mean, this storytelling is so on point. It is so good. I love the pacing of this story. I'm definitely feeling like I love the first issue, but now I feel like I'm in it, like I'm hooked. You know what I mean? Like it's got me going. And see, here's some more X-Men books. X-Men, the regular X-Men is low-key my favorite one by Jed MacKay and Ryan Stegman. I am not excited about Laura Kinney Wolverine. Do we need that? No, we don't. Time Slide, Cable and Bishop. That could be interesting, right? X-Mentions. Anyway. So Maria Hill, and then here comes the other Nick Fury, which I was like, what? Like, oh my God, you know, one of the bitches about comic books is that they can't get new readers because it's too confusing and stuff. So if I came in and saw all these Nick Furies and stuff and like didn't have, you know, like, I don't know, whatever, but it's weird. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't need two Nick Furies. I don't even know. Like, I feel like Nick Fury is best, like, when he's used, you know, sparingly. So I don't know how much I need two of them. And is this one the grandfather of one now? All of a sudden, like, it's some weird bullshit. I don't know. I'm not down for it. All I can say. So this was the person that Mystique was tracking down Avalanche to find out about. And I don't know that if he would have given her the info, if he would have known how the outcome would have happened. But once again, she approaches him as Magneto. And she's like, there's no way Magneto's here, so show your face, Mystique. And she's like, whatever, oh my God, I need a better gig. I got called out twice immediately. I've been doing this forever. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say any of that, but that's me talking. Brutal, love it. I think he's gone on record as saying, like, this, you know, Mystique is a villain, and this is her story. And, like, you know, she kind of blurs the lines. She's been on, you know, well, I don't think she's been on the actual X-Men. That would be a crime if she was. But she probably has. Everybody has been. I mean, at this point, Darkseid's been on the X-Men for all we know. But, you know, she's not afraid to blur the lines. And she's always true to her mission. And we have this great cliffhanger. She's been kind of looking for destiny, and we find her, and we don't even know if that's a good thing at this point, but it's amazing at the same time. Some of this art is reminding me of the great John Cassidy, and I wonder if that's one of Declan's influences, and I think it must be. This is issue 2, you guys. Do not sit on it. Look at the cover for issue 3 with that beautiful, gorgeous, humongous sentinel head with Mystique in its mouth. That is so crazy good. I love this book. It's amazing. So well done. You definitely need to pick it up. If nothing else, for the art alone, it would be totally worth it. However, the intriguing, high-octane spy espionage has me hooked. And you should be hooked on my channel as well, so subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I need the subs, dubs. Hit like, and I'll bring you more soon.